Okay, hi everybody, it's Bonka922 here. Somebody, to whoever is disliking Psychopaths, you've just been fucked. That's all I have to say. Whoever disliked my episode 3 review of Psychopaths, go jump off a cliff, cause I just disable disable the likes, disable the ratings. So can't do that anymore. So who gives a shit? Moving on. Sword Art Online, episode 17. Okay, I found out a lot of shit. I kind of spoiled myself. I went to the wiki page of Sword Art Online, and to all those who don't think the connection between XL World and Sword Art Online is true, you need to go on the wiki page of Sword Art Online. Just type in Sword Art Online. It's actually the wiki encyclopedia page. They actually show the 4 games that are involved in the Sword Art Online show, in the manga. And the 4th game is connected to XL World. In a way. But that's all I'm going to say on that. This episode was called Captive Queen, and this one was pretty good for a lot of reasons. And to Pantone 12, yeah. You were right! I didn't think so. It was weird, this character Lyfa. I just didn't feel like she was his sister. It didn't click. But sure enough, we get the scene where they're in a bar, they're in this tavern thing, and she's getting him a drink, and he is telling her he needs to get to the top of the tree and everything. And she doesn't know why, but then we see that Lyfa's head, she's looking down, sort of thing. So at that point, I thought, yeah. So let's get into the song. Just want to mention that. Pretty much, he defeats those guys that were harassing Lyfa, and they meet and they talk, and he says that he's new to the game. He says, "Oh, what? You're a Spriggan. You should be in the East." There's a funny scene where Kirito tries to fly without using the assisting controller. It was so hilarious. I was laughing my ass off because the entire time he's flying over the place, and then Lyfa and Yui, they're like, they're like giggling and laughing. It's just so funny. And he challenges her to a race with flying, and they go, and they're really flying really fast. And Lyfa forgot to tell him how to land, so he hits the wall. Boom! He hits this one tower at the Sylph territory, and he just falls on the ground. And she heals him. So yeah, in this world, you can use magic. That's the logistics of it, and you can heal people with magic. So this would have been a whole lot helpful in the first game, and that's my opinion on it. I feel it would have been a whole lot more helpful in the first game, like 1,000,000 times more helpful. So there's that. Now, then they go to the town, and we see that there's one kid. Now, this is the thing that got me confused about the episode. We see the kid that was in the previous episode who got killed. He's right there. And I'm like, didn't he die? But I think I figured it out. When you die, if you're still logged in, you reappear somewhere else. I think. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think that's what happens. You reappear somewhere else, so to speak. And that's what happens. or you log out after you get killed. So, there's that as well. Also, I forgot to mention, when they die, they turn into these. When someone dies, they turn into these flames, and their minds are still there. So, yeah. So moving right along, he's basically talking to Lyfa and his kid. He's like, Lyfa! They leave him, so Kirito and her can talk. She buys him a drink for saving her life, and start going into details about the game. Now, she tells him, oh, she's been a player for a year. She's been playing for a year, more or less. And yes, unlike Sword Art Online, you can log out. I didn't realize this until recently, that you can log out. Now, he starts going into details that he can't wait any long period of time to get to this tree. He needs to get there really quickly. So he thanks her and leaves, and she grabs him. And she's like saying, you know, why you need to do this now? And she's like, protect, just telling him not, he doesn't have to rush into it. And he just walks away, and that's when she says, do you even know how to get there? Do you even know if you can defeat those guards that I mentioned? Because there's these guards that she mentions that you have to defeat in order to get to the tree. Because what the whole gist is that you have to complete a quest and get these wings that will allow you to fly as long as you want to. And you won't get tired. So, she then says to him, oh, I will help you. And then she's going to go with him. And then she says, let's meet here at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then she starts blushing, and then she logs out. And then we find the truth. We see a poster with Lyfa on it. And the thing comes off. And yes, it's Kirito's sister. The funniest thing, he has no clue that's his sister. And then we see her on the bench. She's like, oh, she's blushing, and you know, that thing. And I'm thinking to myself, fucked up is that? He doesn't know. And neither does she. She's like, Kirito, connect the dots. Can you connect the dots? Kirito? Kazuto? But I guess she can't. So then we get a scene with Kirito sleeping with Yui. She's being all cute and it's like, yeah, let me sleep with you, daddy. And then he obviously log out. Then we see Asuna. Funny thing, in the game, her name is, wait for it, Titania. When I heard that, I was like, what? Titania? I found that crazy. Like, wow, what a name. And then we see the elf king, the fairy king, show up in her cell, and we now know. Fairy king is SUGOU. The stupid motherfucker. Okay? Guess what? Where's the Nomi? I said it. I said it. I said it. You can either take it or leave it. SUGOU is worse than Nomi. Why? Very clear. He's using 300. He basically made it. He took all the servers that were logged into Sword Art Online and logged them in to this game. And he's doing this whole scam in secret. And the 300 people that are in this game out from online are test subjects. And he's, not only that, that's not the worst part of it. He's gonna make it so if they come out of the game that he alters their memories. What? And it is true, and he's doing this in secret with a special team and everything. I'm like, this is what I had for SUGOU. Yeah, double. Unbelievable. And then we get it. I mean, he's telling this to Suna, and this is just one part just pissed me off. He starts pulling the string off her blood. I'm like, you pissed me off. Makes me want to rip off his fucking wings and throw him off that tree and watch him splat. And then we get a scene with after he leaves us, and he's saying, "You will eventually come to like me." Yeah, not likely. And then we have Asuna saying, "Save me, Kirito." She says, "Save me, Kirito," and that's where it ends. So, pretty much, yeah, he's worse than Nomi, because, and the thing is, he wants to take over this company that Asuna's father owns, but he's trying to get this company in America to buy this game, the software. He's using the game as a means to test subject on 300 people. This definitely gives a 4 out of 5 this episode. And this whole thing right now is fucked up. Let me just say it right now. Fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. So this guy deserves this. Guillotine, burned alive, and yeah, throw him into a fucking ocean filled with great white sharks, and watch them eat his corpse. That's what I think. Guillotined, burned alive, and thrown into the ocean of great white sharks. That's the way I see it. And like I said, I did kind of spoil myself about what the third and fourth game are. And let me tell you guys, it's funny because what I found out, I would love to tell you guys what it is about, but I don't want to because obviously I'm going to spoil it for a lot of people. But I will say this. And these are the only things I can tell you about the third and fourth game. The third game, all I can say is it involves with guns, I think. And the fourth game, what one person told me was correct. It is a prototype game of supposedly Excel World. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, but this was a good episode. SUGOU, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. I'm going to rip your fucking wings off and throw you off that tree. And watch you go splat. And then when you wake up, I'll be there with a taser, put it right at your head, going and that's all I have to say about that. But anyway, this was a good episode. Kirito doesn't know that. That's his sister. That I find funny. That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. So yeah. But anyway, it's been Bonkai 922. And that's all I got for you guys. So this is gonna go in a good direction. I have a good feeling about this, how we're gonna do this, and I think from what I'm expecting, what might happen is this: when this series is over, they're gonna do a new season of XL World. Here with me, new season of XL World, and then they'll go back to Sword Art Online. I think that might happen. I hopefully want to see that happen. I think that might happen. So we'll pray and hope for it. This is Bonkai 922. See you guys later. Death to SUGOU. Rip off his wings, burn him alive, guillotine the motherfucker, and throw him in a fucking ocean of sharks. I'll see you guys later.